Welcome to the Naked Truth. Shackle Fox, that sounds good.
If you got a motherfucking Crisco can by the side of your sink, use a motherfucking G.
Now, when I was a young boy, at the age of 5,
And taste. That's why I agree with you when you said it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant. Probably already said it accidentally. But the gumbo is smashing.
Yeah.
And if they want the name to be said, they have to give me a couple. You need to work something out where we can get a couple plates of oxtails and some other stuff. And we'll say name all day, baby.
All day. More than a few times.
But
we will turn into a verb. Like, I'm going to go your company something.
Right. But you know what also? Is when I was telling Tora about the gumbo, I said, man, I taste that gumbo. And man, I was surprised. The size of the shrimp and the sausage tastes good. Was that andouille sausage or andouille sausage they put in gumbo? Whatever sausage was, it was good. I'm like, wow. And the brew was pretty good. So I'm like, this almost tastes like if I was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And that's what Tori said. Well, you know, she's from New Orleans. I was like, there you go. God, are you for real? She's from New Orleans? She said, yeah, she's from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Like, man, they got the gumbo on deck. Yo, you talked to us, Pam, about a plug-in restaurant, and we're gonna make something happen.
Yeah, we'll make something shake.
We want some more gumbo.
I mean, it was good enough for me to take, so.
Yeah, and matter of fact, all y'all who got restaurants out there you want to plug, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll come eat, and you tell us about it. And
definitely. We would definitely give you the naked truth.
Yeah.
On some of that grub that you pushing out on the plates.
Yeah, definitely.
Let you know how it tastes.
Mm-hmm. And we... You never know. We may just show up with the mics in the kitchen. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think the health inspector go like that. But you know what I mean.
Well, we can show up with the mics, but maybe not in the kitchen.
Maybe not in the kitchen. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you know, you take a nice shower or something, then you go in the kitchen with them. But you might not be able to speak the language.
Oh, there he go with this. Black Trump in the house.
And with that being said, folks, we're going to get naked, a little naked with Naked Truth, and we're going to talk about a young lady that I recently met a while back via Facebook video, whatever you want to call it. And I thought she was real funny and real good at what she does or what she did. She was a cook. Her name is Auntie Fee, better known as, her real name is Felicia Odell, but we know her as Auntie Fee. And unfortunately, she have just recently passed away March 17th of a massive heart attack. And it just caught me off guard because I only knew that because I'm looking at this nice video that she had. And then under the comments, someone saying she made a video of ramen noodles and leftover steak with some parsley, some hot sauce, and some cheese. In I think it was a frying pan with a little olive oil and just a little juice, and she made a spread. And to me, I was thinking that sounded like a prison spread. That sounded like something that the people in jail that you see on the movies make, you know, for the whole community at a little jail cell or whatever, all partake in. And even in this video, you hear the cameraman saying, this is like they eat in jail. And she goes off on, this ain't no damn jail food, blah, 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 blah. And the food was, the making you feed about 4 people. And it was maybe less than $3 to make. And the reason she said she was doing this cheap food, because I was thinking, golly, man, they got to be high in sodium and all type of stuff. And one comment says, yeah, that's prison spread food, or that's food that they make in prison. That's like called a spread or something like that. And the next comment was, yeah, well, you don't have to be negative. I mean, she's giving options to people who don't have enough money, which is a good thing. She did give options. But I'm thinking in the back of my mind is ramen noodles. My doctor told me to stay away from that. Sodium too high. And there's another comment saying, my doctor told me to stay away from ramen noodles because the sodium is too high. Exactly what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. And then another comment says, well, that's probably what killed her. And then I go, golly, it just brought the sunshine away and the clouds come down. So Auntie Fee has died. So I look it up and she died of a massive heart attack, which was a shame.
Well, it's a shame, but none too surprising, no? I mean, I said you don't know how to cook that well unless you've eaten that quite a bit. So there's that. So if anything, it's more of something to say about what food options are available to those who really can't afford to just have choice.
Exactly.
So if anything, is a referendum on that as opposed to her in particular. So I think that's where the conversation should go around this particular tragedy, is because at this time, like I said, she wouldn't know how to cook this well unless you've done it enough. And then on top of that, she's not the only one that knows. And then on top of that as well, we know that if you in lower end of the economy scale, that if you do receive benefits, it's X amount a month, X amount period. So you have to make that work. And
that's exactly what she said. Mm-hmm. The reason why she's doing this food at these low cost situations because of, at one time she had a substance abuse problem. Mm-hmm. And in the 80s, if y'all know what that 80s drug was, and she did some time in prison. And she just remember the important thing is making sure your babies are fed, because during that time, people get government assistance or get whatever money they got, and they gonna spend it all on alcohol, drugs, hair, shoes, or whatever. But feeding their babies was not the number one priority. So at the end of the day, they have maybe $10, $15 left. And I guess that's where she learned how to spread that $10, $15 and make it last for 2 weeks.
Sound like a Republican, sir. That's what they say.
Well, but they eating steak. You know, they were eating ramen noodles.
No, I'm saying that what you just described is exactly what they say. We shouldn't give them the benefits because they do not use it properly. They do not, spend the benefits on what they're supposed to spend it on. So therefore, we should cut it.
Well,
we are encouraging behavior that is not conducive to success. So therefore, we should cut that. That's what, and that's in line with what you're saying. But I get your point. It is, and it's sad to see anybody go, of course. But it's not a huge surprise as to why. These things have a toll on you. Especially like a lot, even the drugs you take, like your aspirins and your lots of your average drugs in it. And what you'll notice is and do this. Google this. Anytime you feel like it, just find the average drug you're taking and the number one ingredient in it. Just Google it and Google that word in effect. So it says acetaminophen, which is mostly cold medicine, and then the next word is effects. And then at that point, you start seeing liver this, stomach that, so on and so forth. So imagine years and years and years of taking that. The next thing you know, you need a new liver, you need a new kidney. You see? So I guess I'm saying all that to say that, your dietary decisions do matter, and they matter immensely. So, and I'm sad for her family. I think she did do a good thing. So she probably did help a lot of people make it from check to check in this country. She probably did a lot of good with that, turning her things she done in the past to something positive. So I wish the best for her family. And she did a good thing. All in all, I'm glad to see she came back and did something positive. I definitely applaud that.
She did. And she was on a couple TMZ episodes. Yeah. Also, she was in a movie with Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg, something like that.
Really?
But yeah, she's a LA public figure. She's been out. She has a lot of followers, by the way. And I hate that my day start out with a shine with her video, and then that news from a comment. It's crazy how Facebook happens.
Yeah.
You into somebody like, man, I need to follow this person, and then they're gone. They passed away. and it's from the same thing you thinking in your mind before you even have the actual confirmation, is, man, that sure don't sound healthy to eat, but it looks good. Then you find out massive heart attack. Golly.
You know what's healthy to eat and looks good? Gumbo.
You're an ass, dude.
It also says she was on the Steve Harvey Show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Real Housewives of Hollywood and the movie Barbershop 3. So, which means she got a nice chunk of change behind it. Like I said, I'm glad she was able to turn around.
Yeah, she made a big difference in her life.
Yeah, I really support that. I'm so happy that she at least took the time that she had left to do something good, and I just encourage more people to, it can be done. You can turn your life around and accomplish some great, amazing things.
Exactly. I think that's what she did.
Yeah. Rest well.
Well, with that being said, folks, see you guys in the editing room and get rid of some of this trying to make me portray to be a black Donald Trump. It's not me at all. Even though I'm looking for things to be huge and it's gonna be crazy and they're gonna love it.
I guarantee it. Well, that's the other guy.
What's the other guy?
That's the suit guy.
I guarantee it.
The suit guy.
Yeah, but that's it, man. Just want to end it with rest in peace, Auntie Fee. Just found out. Hope you up there cooking for everybody, but not cooking that food that sent you up there.
No, I imagine they had better options.
Some lamb.
Yeah. Like heaven lamb.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how that works. I don't think you would need to eat when you go to heaven, no? Would you need to eat?
That's going to be real interesting.
I don't think you need to eat, which means that you don't pee or take in heaven, I would imagine, right? Why would you need that if you don't eat? That's just some existential questions, man.
I'm not going to even address that.
But you ever thought about that?
No.
Because you provided everything, I would imagine. It's heaven. You have everything.
Yeah, you're supposed to have everything.
So I guess you would eat. So I guess it's heaven. You wouldn't have to, how should I say, get rid of your waste. It would just disappear. I don't know.
Well, I don't think there will be overweight people in heaven.
But don't you wait. So when you die as you are. So you would now. Okay, so let's say you had one leg, right? You would now go to heaven. You have your legs, right? So you're saying that if I die, I'm 300 pounds, going to go to heaven on 150. It's not the same person.
I think you'll be your heavenly figure.
My heavenly figure.
And whatever that is going to be heavenly.
How is a heavenly figure determined? Who makes that decision?
The best figure you can be.
You could. You as a me could be.
Is what you would be.
Me as in, okay.
If you was in a wheelchair, you'd be walking.
Okay.
It's heaven.
But if I was 250 pounds in a wheelchair and I'd be walking, would I still be 250 pounds?
No, you'd be walking. All that weight be shed off you.
So everybody's like the perfect weight for their head.
Damn, why can I be like this?
But that doesn't mean I'm not the same person though. That's what I'm saying. So if I'm 250 and I died and then I go to heaven, I'm literally not the same person. So let's say somebody else dies to go to heaven. My family be see me like, is that you? They wouldn't recognize me.
Yeah, they will. Because it's your soul.
It's heaven.
They recognize your soul.
I think you have a name tag or some kind of name tag system.
You sound like a infidel right now.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out. Infidel, those are some strong words.
Yeah, that's what you sound like right now.
Some strong words.
You're talking about you have a name tag in heaven. You don't need no name tag in heaven because it's heaven.
So you know everybody in heaven. So you automatically just know. It's fine.
You're going to know them. You're going to know them. You don't know about a soul.
Like, I'm in heaven. Okay, I know all the beans of people there. It's fine. It makes sense. I'm just saying. I just thought about it.
It's going to be heaven, man.
It's heaven. It's all that's figured out.
Streets of gold.
All that's figured out. Why does it need to be gold?
It's because it's heaven. You can't steal it in heaven.
It could be any other material, but why gold?
Because gold is a material that people
value.
Trying to value.
Why would it have value?
It don't have value. That's why
be gold?
That's why you walking on it.
So why be gold?
It has no value.
How come we can't be?
Because gold has value.
But if it was diamond, because you cut your feet. If it was diamond, but it can be smooth diamond.
No.
It's heaven. How come it can't be smooth diamond?
Man, that's what the Bible say. It has gold, streets of gold in heaven. Now you gotta ask the person who wrote that part in the Bible.
So if the streets of gold, they have houses? Because the street, why are streets?
Yeah, you have a house.
You have a house.
According to your deeds,
why you need a house? It's heaven.
You got a house.
Why would you need a house? It's heaven.
You don't need somewhere to sleep.
Why would you sleep? It's heaven.
Heaven is the best place for everything that you always wanted and wish.
Right.
So you're gonna have a house. You didn't have a house on Earth.
Why would you need a house? It's heaven. You need a house on Earth because it rains and it's sunshine, but it's heaven.
But you know what?
You don't have those problems in heaven.
Heaven's gonna have the same atmosphere as Earth. It's gonna have rain.
Well, why would it need sunshine? Rain?
It's gonna have rain, clouds, storms.
It rains on Earth because plants need to grow. Whatever, it's Earth, but it's heaven. Why would it need any of those things?
Wow, are you really serious?
I'm just asking because
if anybody's listening to this, please comment why the streets are gold in heaven,
and why you need a house,
and why do you need a house in heaven?
Why could you possibly need an umbrella in heaven?
Because I'm saying it's gonna rain
in heaven.
Because haven't you heard of Earth will be heaven? Earth will be like heaven.
I heard of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, I'm saying, when all this is over, haven't you heard that Earth will be on heaven?
Earth will be on heaven?
Yeah, like you could pet the lines and everything.
Well, I'm sure you can pet the lines and everything. So, and that's in heaven. You can pet a lion in heaven.
Right.
Okay.
Because nothing is up there going to claw and kill you.
Right. So then, again, why would you need a house? I mean, because you can pet a lion, so why?
Because you never had a house while you was on Earth.
Okay.
Or the house you did have was what you did, what you had. Mm-hmm. But your deeds that you do on Earth will build your mansion in heaven. Okay,
so it's based on my deeds. So you done more than me. Your house could potentially be bigger than mine. So it creates the same level of competition that's on Earth.
Yes. Haven't you heard my father has many mansions? In my father's house?
Yes, that's what Donald Trump's son say.
Donald Trump's son say that?
Yeah, my father has many mansions and many houses.
Are you serious? He said that?
He does have many mansions and many houses, by the way.
He does have many mansions and many houses.
That's the true statement.
But if he get up there, this is a big IF.
Okay.
If he gets up there, he'll be in the shack.
He'll be in the shack. But you missed my point.
But he's not burning. But he'll be in the shack.
So in other words, there's levels to this.
There's levels to this. Always levels to this.
Wait, how can it be heaven if there's levels to these things?
It's always levels to this because
heaven is supposed to be paradise.
But your heaven can be different from my heaven.
Why is there levels in paradise? It's paradise.
But there's levels to living.
There's levels. Yes, to living.
You might do something.
Paradise.
Okay, you're a swimmer. So say you're a swimmer. You love to swim.
Sure.
You in heaven on earth when you swimming.
Yes.
So when you get to heaven, you can be swimming, right?
So you said heaven, paradise is an individual thing.
Exactly.
So there's different heavens for different people.
Exactly. Just like the some people have different virgins. You go commit a terrorist act or whatever, you get 50 virgins. 14, you have 15, 14 virgins or whatever
so
you have.
Like any number of you period, there's a heaven for that.
You got your individual heaven, you're right.
If you like tulips, there's a heaven for that.
Exactly. You're going to have a whole front yard full of tulips.
I think that's just a cheap logical trick you just pulled, but fine, whatever.
God, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you believe in heaven?
Of course.
Okay.
Maybe not so much.
Okay. Now we get into the naked truth. What does you believe in heaven? What do you believe?
I just don't know. That's always simply. I don't know.
That's a very smart answer, but you have to know. I
don't have to know anything.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing.
You don't know there's something bigger than this world?
I do believe there's something bigger than that. I believe that there is a something. I don't know what that something is, and I don't pretend that I do.
All right.
And there's a lot of people who don't know either and pretend that they do.
All right. Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you believe if you live a good life, you do everything and be above of what you're supposed to do, that you have something better when you pass away, when you expire? Do you believe you're going to something bigger than this? This is only I
believe I come to something bigger than this. However, I don't know about the reason why I always question the levels thing, because whose definition of good is? Who's defining those things? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so what I just like the whole GUMBO incident. I believe I did a good thing, but you can argue that I didn't. And you can successfully argue that I didn't. So those are two different beliefs on what was
different
good.
levels.
But
your good thing you was bringing food.
Yes.
To your mom.
Yes.
That was a good thing.
Yes.
My argument was you was taking food away from me.
Exactly.
So it's two different situations.
At the same time, who's the? I already gonna say if I ask it this way. Right. So how about this?
Who has the Trumps?
Who creates the standard? So what's good and what's not? Right. I mean, we're just interpreting these things.
The overall good is you took food to someone to eat. The overall good of it was you were doing a good deed for someone else. Mm-hmm. That's the overall good. That's all that mattered. Mm-hmm. But the Robin Hood thing was, I felt like it was taken from me, but you went to go do good with it.
Yes.
Like if I rob a bank, I went to go give my baby's mama some money from the bank I robbed.
Yeah.
Do I still get sentenced?
That's what I'm saying.
I did good.
Yeah.
I robbed was bad.
Right. So
but I did good with Robin Hood.
Yeah, you proving my point, meaning that how can there be levels when there's no strict standard?
I think it's with your heart, was your intentions.
But what is that standard? Now, this is a standard that you believe in, is what you live by, and that's fine. Right. But now we're talking about existential things in which there will be some sort of uniform standard. So how you know what level you do belong to, if there is a level.
Well, if you think like that, then if you're married, is it wrong to see other people outside your marriage? Who set the standards? Because some cultures, you can have 5, 10 wives.
There you go.
As long as you take care of all of them.
There you go.
Oh, I got what you're saying now. Well, who said sin? So you more of a...
I can't wrap my head around it when I know it's that complicated. So I think whatever it is, whatever that larger thing is, it's larger enough and complicated enough to be able to handle that question. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, that's all figured out. And that's honestly, that's divine right there. Because it's something that we can't figure out, but it is figured out already. See what I'm saying? So that's the art of divinity. Like, it's figured out. Somebody already figured it out, or something already figured it out. We've already tried to figure out what's this and what's that. We still don't know. That's why I say, I don't know, because the answer is so complex that I don't think we really ever figured it out. We're only guessing. But I do think that it is figured. Mm-hmm. It's done. It's figured. Whatever happens after we're gone, why we're here, it's figured. And we're just children of it. I see what I'm saying? I just don't know what that is. So not knowing what that is, I definitely bear false witness to anything. I think it's disrespectful. Right. You know, especially with somebody who really is a true believer, I think it's disrespectful to say I'm on the same level. Right. Right. So that's why I say, I don't know.
So let me ask you this question. Do you believe in, who do you believe in as your savior?
No.
Okay.
I know it's a cheap answer.
Are you Buddhist?
No, I don't know. I'm not Buddhist.
Are you a Christian?
Which means that I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay. You know,
Are you Muslim?
No. But I know them. I know not of them as a people, but of them as what best I can from an outside looking in, or what they're preaching and what they're talking about. And this, like I said, it's nobleness in all of it. Mm-hmm. But to sit here and take something as my own, as something I would impress upon my day or how I live my life, it's a lot of power to give something. And I'm not convinced on no level, mentally or metaphysically, that one of these is the answer to which I choose to live by. But at the same time, I don't, I still have I have a lot of morality in how I do live. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I do listen. And I listen to Christians quite a bit. I listen to anybody who's willing to talk about their religion. And a lot of times I find that people are nervous about it at first because they've just been, I guess, shunned to talk about religion openly like in public. Mm-hmm. Not like in church, but just at a coffee shop or on the street. Mm-hmm. It's a thing. I've noticed it. Like they'll look both ways before they start talking. Okay. But I always ask them, like, well, hey, if it's that important to you, just tell. And I ask them the direct question. So, tell me about God's love, or what has Jesus Christ done for you? And their face will light up with pure joy, and I see that pure joy, and that pure joy means something. Right. And so they'll talk, and I listen, and and it's interesting to me, and we'll converse back and forth, and it's a teachable moment. They'll teach, like, give me a brochure, try to get to teach church, right? I go, I'm not really doing all of that, but I do want, if it means that much to you, we all need to talk to me about it, and that's for a lot of people. And so Say all that to say, that's why I say I don't know. Because I've seen what it looks like when people talk about their religion and how much it means to them and how it really affects them. I don't want to put myself on that same pedestal. I think it's disrespectful, honestly.
Okay. So you don't know what you are.
I don't know what, exactly. Exactly. Because then I have too many. You see that whole thing about the heaven, how many questions I had about that? I have questions. And nobody's going to sit there and answer it.
Yeah, I got you.
What pastor's going to be like, go through the whole 9 questions as I did before you say, man, get out of my office.
If anyone wants to come and explain to JoJo and myself that there's a heaven and why the streets are gold and why there are houses or mansions or whatever someone will dwell in heaven, feel free to contact us. We would love to hear your views. And maybe we can bring Joseph to the right side, the light side, because right now he doesn't know. We need to bring him into the light.
I do think I am in the light, sir.
Okay.
It's not in the light as many would prefer me to be.
Hey, y'all heard what you said. So we got to bring him slowly into our light. Good luck. Yeah, that's an open invitation. Yeah, of course. Now, with that being said, we have to clarify something. If you are a church that brings snakes out while you sing hymns, don't bother to apply to this invitation.
Please do not. I don't want to have to laugh in your face on the radio.
And we don't want to have to kill your snakes that you love so much.
I would go lime on them so quick.
If you are into any religion that might reward you for knocking off some people with some virgins or something, need not apply because we don't even want to give him any ideas or suggestions to where he might want to think about what your religion offers. We just want someone who can come and explain the rewards of heaven and what does it actually have that Joseph might enjoy.
So if it has a house, I guess you would have cars too with heaven.
See, that's why we need someone who's very well versed and understand what we need and what would we not need.
It's the same logic. Why would you need a house? And
what do you do?
Why would you need a car?
And what you don't do. Mm-hmm. That's what we need. Someone to come and explain that to us.
Okay. Yeah, I welcome that.
And with that being said, guys,
what?
We're going to bring Joseph to light.
I'm already light, brother.
I know you're a light person. I know, believe me.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad we have understanding.
I'm just dying to get someone on here who can really, explain to the fullest of what it's like.
Okay, well, if you can find a scholar and bring them on, then
see, that's just it.
All means.
Scholars are just going to read us from a book.
Now, people actually go to school for these things, divinity and stuff of that nature. That's what they do is research things and ask questions.
So someone who majored in theology.
Yeah, somebody, yeah.
Okay, well,
at least a preacher that has a theology degree.
That means they would have to have taken philosophy.
Yeah, so that's essentially what I was being philosophical about it. So that's, So they would answer something like that.
Okay.
That puts feelings out, man. I would just Google search it and then contact them, send them an email and whatnot, because that'd be fun.
Okay, well, we look forward to hearing from you guys.
Sure.
And this is Shackle Fox. And you always say I don't say this right, but you just listen to The Naked Truth with Shackle Fox and JoJo.
Congratulations. See you next week.
All right.
Hey, child. In that relevant lane. Nobby. Oh, child. Why? That means man's boy. I'm a man. I'm a full-grown man. I'm a man. I'm a natural